Cool. That's cool. Alright. Okay, so alright. Let's open up. Oh, oops, I already have this. And to close the new GitHub that opens. Close this. Alright. Okay, so let's while this loads, we can oh. This might not be the best thing to do for my computer, but I may have to get more RAM if I want to do this. You're upgrading now? Alright, okay. Did Chris and have Chris and them updated their versions? Alright. Let's build this and move over to the other game. Alright. Let's see. What do we want to do right now? Better progression. You don't grow as big. Let's do that right now. So if we go into our scripts, go into Pluto, we have the camera stop. We have the ad manager, asteroid spawner, mount. Let's see what scripts Pluto has on. It's been a while. Movement, huh? Let's say. Alright, let's see. Still building? Alright. Let's see. What's going on here? Alright, so in here it would be if my body dot mass is greater than or equal to, let's see, let's take a look. Oh wait, hold on. 1 second. That's not what matters. Oh, but it does add mass to a certain extent, and then it'll grab the mass and add it on each axis. So let's say like it is 30, 30, 30. Is that too big? It looks too big. Let's go 10. Oh, one game's building. 10, 10. let's take a look. I think that's too big still. Oh, 10, 10, 10 is pretty good. I think this should be the extent of the... Alright, let's think. Maybe not 10, 10, 10. Maybe like 8, 8, 8 is a better number. Pluto. Let's go. 8, 8, 8. Let's see how big that is. Alright, okay, that's not bad. Let's try a little smaller. Let's try 5, 5, 5. I think 5, 5, 5 would be good. Alright, let's take a look. I like that size. I like that size being the max size. Alright, so we can easily just now pop that back to 1. And we can easily make an if statement where we grab mono-develop and we go if, and this mass is at 1, so it gets added proportionally with the scale. So we could go if my body dot mass is greater than or equal to 5. Oh, it's less than or equal to 5. It's less than or equal to 5. Then we go do this. Else, we just add mass, but we don't add scale. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, add scale is being divided by 2. Let's up the number to 10 then. And we'll go else. And then we just go my body dot mass plus equals rigid body dot mass, and that should be fine, because then we stop adding scale, and that save all, convert. Alright. Wow. Let's test this and then switch games. Alright, let's see. Let's go. By the way, if you guys want to test out an early version of this, we have it on our Game Jolt page. I will include a link to it. I'll tweet out a link to it shortly. Alright, let's see. Oops. Ooh. Let's go. Alright, okay, so we're gaining mass at about half the speed as, or we're gaining scale at about half the speed of mass, which is exactly what I wanted it to be, which means this logic should be fine. By the time I hit 5 on scale, I'll be 10 at mass, so that's fine. And it doesn't matter if there's floating point numbers, because that should be fine. I think I'm good enough to eat that planet. Let's see. Let's pop open. Chat. So, where did the planet go? I'm good. Alright, okay, perfect. Let's see. I should stop growing soon. Alright, okay, so I should stop growing now. I'm a little bit bigger than... Yeah, I'm not growing anymore. But I'm still gaining mass, which is awesome. Alright, okay, cool. But this fraction versus mass is incorrect. Whatever, we're good. Asteroids eaten 91, that's good. At least the count stays. Alright, let's switch over. Let's switch over games. File, save, scene. And let me just push my committed. Let me just commit these changes. Alright, so let's go. Hard capped Pluto's growth. Alright. So let's push these changes. Oops. Yeah, so let's push these changes so that everybody knows what I did. My team knows what I did, and let's merge here. Push. Alright, okay, cool. So now let's flip over to the other game. Yay, C++. Alright, okay. So specifically, I needed to grab some more stuff. Actually, what will really help is if I have a controller for this game. So just give me 1 second. And while I look for a controller, I will also be tweeting all the things. Where's the controller? Here we go. Here's the controller. Being developed at once. Alright, awesome. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to mute Unreal because we have music in this game, but it's not completed yet, so I'm gonna just have to mute the game. Oh, it's already muted. Alright, okay, perfect. Alright, so I just need to figure out what I'm doing here. Alright, let's see. I think I need to fix the dash attack. I need to fix the basic of the dash. I think it's better if I enter pre-dash before I dash. Right. So yeah. Oh. Oh. Right. Franco, are you still here? Yeah, they don't even take damage here. Alright, okay, so I'm pretty sure I know what's happening. It's because the enemies are ignoring, enemies base colliders ignoring my hit colliders. So if I take a look here, yeah, it's ignoring right here. It's ignoring right here, which is what's causing the issues. Alright, so what song is this? Oh, it's from Serious Sam. I see. Alright. Cool. Well, I can't test that, but what I can do is so for this attack, for this specific attack, attack to exit. No, that's not gonna work. It would be if I hit. Alright, yeah, that would make sense. So, what I could do here is in the Aaron CPP, if you press heavy attack, you enable heavy attack, but what you also do is you stop Aaron's movement for a second. So it'd be like, it's hard to say. Maybe I should add another state actually. Yeah, that's right. I'll do that. So you have default startup, active recovery, but you have attack, and you also have H attack. Equals 3, and move everything down 1, 4, 5, 6. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna have to recompile. So while I'm recompiling, we're gonna go back to the other game. Let's take a look here. So now that we've capped growth, what we should also do is alright, so let's add the visual effect letting you know when planets can be killed. So we have a Pluto prefab. Or no, actually we don't have a prefab. We should really have a prefab. It's okay. It's okay. So within Pluto we'll have a particle system. And this one will be called Too Small. No, this will be called Enemy Too Big. And then we'll duplicate this and have another one called Enemy Too Small. We'll turn them both off. And then in the movement script, there were build errors. No, what was the build error? Output. Oh, oops. I did it again. An enumerated value needs these, not those, F5. And we're good on the numbers, yes we are. Alright, so let's go. No, it's not supposed to be ignored. It's supposed to actually, the damage collider shouldn't be ignore. Only the attack collider should be ignore, because you don't want his attack to overlap with my attack colliders. The attack collider is only supposed to hit me, but my attack collider is supposed to hit its damage collider. So I think Kevin may have accidentally made the change when he was messing around with your enemy yesterday or on Thursday. So yeah. Alright, so in the movement here, let's just add so we can add a public particle emitter. Is that the object I created? Is that a particle emitter? What is this? What did I say? What was it? Particle system. Particle system. Particle system. Enemy too big. And then we also have a public particle system enemy too small. Alright, so now let's save. Convert the line endings because I've been using Visual Studio. Alright, there we go. We have the two particle systems. So enemy too big, and let's spell this correctly. Alright, cool. That sounds good. Enemy too big will have this particle, and enemy too small will have this particle. Alright, okay, so now in the movement, well, we take a look. Let's see. Alright, okay, so Okay, so that makes sense. So what I should do is I should have a reference to Pluto on the planets. And then on the planet AI script, alright, okay, so it already has a reference to the transform of the player. And it already has the rigid body of the player. Why doesn't it just have the player? Player find game object with tag. Oh, why are we doing this? Where's player? Oh, it's just a transform. Dot transform. Alright, okay, so instead of transform, why don't we make this game object? Oh no, then I'll have to change all those. Let's see. Because it will have to be player.transform and whatnot. So can I do player.gameObject? Player.game. Yeah, right, okay, so I can actually get the game object. That's fine. That's fine though. I don't have to do too much there. Let's see. For anybody who's in here, please tweet this out. And let me know. Right. Let's see. Alright, cool. So from here, god damn it. That slow down the. I need more RAM for this. I really should buy some more RAM. Alright, okay, so while we wait for my computer to stop freezing. Alright. Alright, let's see. We have Chase here. Border wrap doesn't work yet, but we'll take a look into that later. So what we want to do is in start we have, oh no, not in start, in fixed update would be the probably place to put this, because you're spawned, so it would be if, because what we're checking is if mass is greater than player mass, and player mass is just player rigid dot mass. Alright, okay, so if alright, the border wrap didn't work during the game. Alright, so let's see. So you want to go if player mass is greater than, oh, and we also have to go player mass equals, yeah, no, let's just do it this way. If the mass is greater than what's going on here? Here, monitor your body. Oh, there's a public variable mass that we add. Alright, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, okay, so, but if we go rigid body dot, nope, that's not what I want, rigid I want this thing dot mass. If player mass is greater than rigid body mass, then we go player dot game object dot part, what was it called? What did I call it? God damn it, open Unity. Enemy too big. Enemy too big? No, that's not gonna work. Enemy too big? No, that's not gonna work. Do any of the particle systems on no, that's not actually true. So what I should do is, damn it. So what I should do in movement is alright, so if you turn the trail off, So what I want to do in the game manager actually, or actually the planet spawner, where's the planet spawner? What I want to do in the planet spawner is I want to have a public game object, Pluto, and then in here you go, if you spawn a planet, and then in movement here, I want to go public cur spawn planet. I want to go public I want to go public game object cur spawn planet. So file save. Alright, so you go public cur spawn planet, and then the planet spawner, what you do is in the start you go public game object planet, public game object Pluto, and then you also make a private movement player move script. So then what you do is player move script equals Pluto dot get component movement dot cs, or movement. Is that it? It's been so long since I've done this. That's how you reference a script, right? Because then movement, the game manager has the, where is it, game manager, alright, let's just figure this out. So movement, I think that's it. Then you go file, save all. Then you take a look here. Pluto should pop up here shortly. Yeah, you have a Pluto game object here. Convert file, save all, already saved. Should work now. Alright, there we go. Pluto's right there. So grab Pluto, put him in there. And now you can go instantiate planet's eye. Alright, okay, so are they in order right now in here? Yeah, they are. Mercury, Mars, Venus, Earth, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto. Alright, okay. So they are in order there. So the easiest way to do this would be player move script dot what was it called again? Let's go to movement again. What did I name it? Cur spawn planet. Player move script dot cur spawn planet equals equals planet's eye. And those are, it's a game. Alright, okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so oh no, this is wrong logically, because you have to do this before the plus plus, because then the next planet would be there. Alright, okay, so perfect. Alright, so you save all, and then in movement you go in the update, you go if per spawn planet, do a null check, because that's what we do here. We do null checks. if correspond planet, then what do we want to do is we want to check if correspond on planet is greater than correspond planet dot rigid Alright, okay, so we probably want to go rigid body enemy body equals correspond planet dot get component rigid body. Alright, okay, then we go if enemy body, just to check if they're, just for a null check. Oh, this is going to be a bunch of if statements, isn't it? Ah, that's okay. So the if enemy body dot mass is greater than, do I have a reference to my own rigid body here already? Yeah, my body dot mass, then what we do is enemy too big particle spawns. Enemy too big dot set active game object dot set active is true, and then we go else, because the only other option here is enemy too small dot game object dot set active is false, is true. And what we want to do is we want to make sure the other one is false. Enemy too small dot game object dot set active is false, and we want to make sure, and we want to do this before we do the other, even though the order of operations won't matter too much because it's only two operations. You might as well be as logically sound as you can, because you never know. Alright, so false here. That's good. Everything looks good. Save all. Now, take a look at these particles. Enemy too big. Are things happening? It doesn't look like things are happening. Enemy too small? Simulate. Alright, okay. Basically, they're just a standard particle. So let me make enemy too big red, just so that we have some differentiation. I'm not a particle effects artist, but I'm just setting up the framework so that our artists can. Alright, okay, so this can be turned off for right now. Alright, so if the enemy is too big, this happens. Pause, stop. And if the enemy is too small, this turns on, and this happens. So we know when we can eat enemies. So let's just turn these off right now. And if my logic worked properly, then we'll be good. So let's save, and let's test. Alright, let's test. So basically I want to wait till the first planet spawns. To see if the particle system turns on. Alright, okay, so I know I'm too small right now because I'm emitting mad particles and the enemy is spawned now. Maybe this should be on the enemy actually, because it doesn't make any sense for it to be on me. It just takes away from me. But what I could do is I could... Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, there we go. It's still going. I wonder when it'll flip. Still not big enough to eat it. This is like the perfect music right now, because I'm still too small. I look big enough to eat it now. Oh, is it because it's not updating its rigid body? Yeah, I was big enough to eat it. So something's wrong right now. The enemy too small is never turning off. And this enemy is too small now as well. And that one's too small. Yeah, right, okay. So enemy too small never turns off. Why is that? Let's see. Let's take a look. What's wrong with my... Oh shit. What's wrong? Alright, so in planet spawner. Alright, anyways. Well, seeing as this is the game that takes longer to develop, I'll flip over right now to the second game. We have Alright, so... Alright, whatever. That's fine. What we can do now is flip over to Bathrobe Samurai. Close this. Let's open up the scripts of Bathrobe Samurai. So in here, alright, so the state is now there. So what I have to do in I have to change something. And what I have to do is I have to change Aaron model. Animation. Attack 3 startup. It would be enter startup, but it would also be add notify, new notify, H attack. So there's two notifies here. Even though I could probably still do it under one, but I think separating the notifies would be fine. So here, go into the blueprint. And we are putting it on the side here, where it goes heavy. No, it goes H attack. Oh, I meant notify dash attack. I already have that. Event notify dash attack. Oh, but that's already when I'm starting to dash. That's fine. Oh, I can probably input the... Actually, that makes sense. So what I would do is I'd open up the startup again. Let's delete that. I don't actually need an extra state. I just need to know if I'm attacking, so we can get rid of that state. Remove that state, change it back to 3, 4, 5. File, save all. I have to compile again, so we'll flip over to the other game. Yep. So let's flip back over. Let's see. What's going on here in the game manager? No, that's no movement. So, in the update, enemy body dot mass, but where's enemy body initialized? My body. Where is enemy body? Enemy body, enemy body. Let's see. Enemy body. Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. So I'll just be like here, and I'll be like debug.log enemy too big, which makes sense, and then here would be debug.log enemy too small. Right, so let's see if this actually works, because this is an update, so this should constantly be running, and curse spawn planet should be changing with the planets being changed. Alright, so let's just take a look here before we go. Was Pluto here? Oh, this is an animated component. Alright, okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's see. So, curse spawn planet is currently null, which makes sense because Nose planet has spawned. So let's take a look here. Let's keep going. Yay. Alright, okay, so now where Mercury is there, and enemy too small keeps printing over and over and over again, which makes sense because I am or enemy too small. Why is that printing? No, that doesn't make any sense. Clear. Alright, so enemy too small doesn't make any sense. And first we'll collapse so we don't get spammed with debug messages. So, for some reason it is, if enemy body dot mass is greater than my body dot mass. But what we do is check if my body dot mass is less than c dot rigid body dot mass. I did it. I don't know why this isn't working, but let's just do this. Let's do this. Planet rigid body, planet transform. Alright. Yeah, alright, okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Let's clear the debug so we don't see the messages from the last ones. So let's see here. Let's keep playing around. Wait for the enemy. Alright, okay, enemy too small. Which again doesn't make sense. Wait, the enemy too small one, isn't it supposed to be red? No, enemy too big is red. What the hell? Did I name these wrong? Red is supposed to be your danger, and white is supposed to be your good. So enemy too small would happen if my body dot mass is less than the enemy body dot mass. I just need to check something. Planets. Let's go to the prefab planets, enemy planets. Let's go to Mercury. And we see its mass is 1. So Pluto, Pluto will always end up with more mass right away because I have. So how does it determine whether I'm bigger or not? Is it mass? This is what happens when you develop a game a long time ago and you try to come back to it. Let's see. So if you tag a planet, you grab the rigid body of the planet and you grab the planet's transform. If my body dot mass is greater than See rigid body dot mass. But let's see, do I initialize my body dot mass to something else? No, I don't. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Pluto. My mass is 1. Let's not grab any. Let's dodge the asteroids. Oh. Whew. Almost got an asteroid there. Right, okay. Enemy too small. We're equal. So it makes sense that else is firing. Okay, so for some reason, go to Mercury. Am I doing this on scale? What am I doing? Oh, but its mass is 2.18 now. Its mass is 2.18. So once I get bigger than 2.18, we should be good. Oh, is it because once it initializes, it starts at 1? And then it... Breakpoint time. Or, what I could do is, I could go debug.log dot enemy body dot mass, just to see what it's, why it's showing this file save as. Let's see what it's showing. And let's clear the console so we don't have this enemy too small there. Right, see, it's showing 1. That's because when it initially spawns, it spawns with 1. But then afterwards, it gets set to 2.18. So, what I need to do is, I need to look at the planet spawner again. But see, like, it should be setting at every... It should be coming around every frame, shouldn't it? Because it's in the update. So it should go like, if cur spawn planet, then you check the rigid body, and you loop, and then you check the rigid body again, and then you loop, then you check the rigid body again, then you loop. So in the planet spawner, this is probably not the right way to do this. We can probably do it a different way. So here, let's remove this, and let's actually put it in the AI script, because it would make more sense for the AI to have these particle effects. So, well, Pluto. Let's delete Pluto out of this. We don't need it in the planet spawner, because when it spawns at 1, which is incorrect. What we need is what we need is in the movement, in the chase player script actually, you have the player. So in the start, yeah, you see it's adding mass and such. So you go, if you go player.gameObject, so you go movement, player movement script equals player.gameObject, player.getComponent. Can I do getComponent off the transform? Yeah, I can. Alright, okay. So getComponent movement, and then go curve spawn planet equals this.gameObject. So, oops, you go player movement script, player movement script dot curve spawn planet equals this.gameObject. So you take a reference to itself, and now it should work as intended. Now this code should work as intended. So enemy too big should fire, and we should see the red, and enemy too small will fire, and we'll see the white. Alright, okay, so let's take a look. So I might be getting into a Rivals of Aether tournament soon. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so it should be spawning shortly, and now enemy is too big. Now, let's take a look while we need to get to at least 2.81, so I'm at 1.2, alright, okay, so let's make sure it flips when we're good. It flips when we're good. And then what we could do is we can offset this onto the planet afterwards, and we should be good. So let's see. I should almost have enough. I'm not big enough yet, but I should almost be big enough. Alright, perfect. It works. Alright, perfect. Awesome. Now let me let my team know. Alright, so while that's good and all, let's just save scene, save project, and then what we can do is I have more hardcap Pluto's growth, commit Pluto now has a visual indicator of whether or not it can eat planets. NETS. Alright, okay. Lunar observation whether or not it can eat planets. Alright, commit. Now we push that change in. Alright, okay, cool. Now switch over. and merge. Push that in. That's cool. Alright, let's go to mouse. Let's just let's flip over now to. Alright, so what I did was I removed the. I was going to have a different state for when you enter the heavy attack, but because there should be a small little pause before the heavy attack, in order to give it some sort of drawback over the normal attack. So let's take a look here. What we can do is when you're about to dash attack, oh oops, wrong blueprint. Let's go to the animation blueprint. Alright, so the dash attack is up here, and what it does is just launches the character forward. But what you want to do before that is you want to wait. Let's see, pause. This requires some research because I have to actually pause the player without pausing anything else. So what I can do is I can take a look here. UE4, pause player. UE4 slow down player. Slow down player animation. Okay, that's not what I want to do. So what I can do actually is, if I do press heavy attack, I pass it an animation speed of like 0. Because if you take a look here, if you're heavy attack, you montage and you play it at the anim speed here. So what I do in the Aaron.cpp would be, where is it? Where's the heavy attack? Alright, so heavy attack is here. So if we go anim instance, anim speed equals 0.5 f, and then, because if we take a look at anim speed in the animation instance, it is take a look at the H file. It's 0.5 already, so maybe 0.2 sounds good. So save all, and then when you enter the dash attack, you set it back to 0.5. So we like set anim speed back to 0.5. Compile and save that. Now there should be a little bit of startup, a little bit of extra startup on the I'm using this controller to play, by the way. Let me go into God mode so they can't hurt me. It's still a little bit too fast. Because you can keep going like this, right? Which ends up... But yeah, that ends up... Alright, okay, so that... I could probably... Oh, you know why that's not working? Because I have to recompile. Confirmation bias at work right there, because I thought it was working, but it wasn't. Alright. So let's take a look. Alright, so let's flip back over to Pluto's Revenge. And we have this, so what's the next thing to have? So Kev is looking at... Alright, so... So, what we can do here Oh, I love this song. Badass song. Alright, anyways. Well, this is starting up. I'm not sure what else I can work on Pluto's Revenge today. I need to talk to my team about more things, but I feel pretty confident that I did some good stuff here today, because we got a few features in that are pretty good for progression in the game. Yeah, see, I'm too small, so it's red. And... Oops. Textures 2, please. Alright, now I'm big enough to eat this thing, so I'm not scared anymore. Boom. Now I'm big enough to eat this thing as well. So where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? Why did it stop? Was that just a particle effect? It just doesn't work after a while? It's okay. When the other particle effect starts playing, we'll be good. Because now Earth is here. I'll just wait for Earth to come and get sucked in. Because... Alright, Neptune. Oh shit, I'm too small. Alright, okay. Enemy too big did start firing again. So we're good, it's just, it doesn't, the particle effect doesn't last forever. That needs to change. Alright, okay, so... This was an awesome theme. Alright, okay, so before... We'll test this now. We'll test this change that I made now. Uh-oh. What did I do? Let's go God mode. Oh, it's like... It's slowing down there, but it's not slowing down. Oh, because it's already halfway in the animation when it starts. That makes sense. Alright, okay, so what I need to do... Alright, okay.
You're listening to Game Music Radio, brought to you by rpgamers.net.
I need a bigger startup time. Okay, so... Because it plays for the entirety of the animation. What I could do is... So the active needs to... So let's go with this to 1.5 and save that, and let's see what happens, because it should offset the play rate that I'm playing at. Oh, that's a little weird. That's pretty funny. Alright, that's a little weird because it's like, it's jittery now. It doesn't know. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Alright, okay. Alright, whatever. I can't... Alright, so I have to discard these changes because of the issues that we're having right now, because we're going to be upgrading the project to 4.9, so I'm going to just go ahead and discard these changes because we don't want all of them. Discard all the changes. Take a look here. You don't grow as big. Addison done. Done, but need more pretties. Pretties. Need to beautify. Done but need to beautify. Alright, okay, cool. Or wait, actually, do I need to beautify it though? Cause what I could do is I have, let's go to the Unity Asset Store for 1 second. Where is it? Asset Store. Got it. Got it. I got it. Alright, okay, so I have the auto tiles that are elements. Let's take a look. Has this upgraded? Alright guys, I'm gonna stop this for right now and probably switch over to gaming. Just because my project, the project needs some changes that I can't actually provide, so I just have to wait for my team member. So I will be right back with some gaming. I might play some Rivals of Aether. It depends. We'll see. We'll see what people are saying. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm gonna flip over to gaming. Just give me, I wanna say 15 to 20 minutes. It's I'm just gonna take a break real quick. Alright, take it easy, guys. I will be right back in, I will say 10 or so minutes, 10 to 20 minutes.